to another episode on this series, or should I say another chapter on my IVF journey. As you guys know, my husband and I are currently doing IVF. We're on our first cycle, and as of right now, we have completed all of our lab work, or at least my side of the lab work, and the ultrasounds, all that good stuff. But as I had promised, I was going to share, give me a second. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 1 second. Okay, and I am back. Okay, so as I had said, I am doing this through my health insurance. Obviously, when I called my health insurance, my employer, they participate in the IVF program, so they do cover the majority portion. So they cover about 90% of whatever the cost is, and then I just cover like that additional 10%. So, and then I believe they say like once I reach my deductible, or once I reach my out-of-pocket maximum, then it will be completely covered per se. So without further ado, I do have a breakdown of the last 4 appointments that I had. I know it's a little bit overdue because I am having to wait until I have the appointment, they bill the insurance, and then they send me the actual bill of what I have to pay. Now, it's a detailed bill, and give me a second because I don't know what my dogs are looking at. Okay, and I'm back again. I'm sorry, they're just trying to, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so, you guys know I made the announcement, or we made the decision, or we made the first appointment back in May. However, that appointment didn't get scheduled until June the 2nd. So for our initial IVF intake form, or the appointment, because that is an appointment actually, where you go, you sit down with with the doctor's assistant. You actually sit down with the doctor yet. You sit down with the doctor's assistant. She takes all your information. She asks you several personal questions about you, your partner, if you're doing this with your partner, so that they could have a full knowledge onto what are the actual testing that they can recommend. So that appointment had a price tag of $530. However, out of pocket, I had to pay $26.28 only, which I am extremely grateful because the difference, it is insane. Now, fast forward to June 12th, which it was when I had the first round of testing, and those were lab works and genetics and all of that. That was $979.82. Now, this has been the priciest tag that I have had to pay so far, because insurance covered, like I said, 90%. However, I had to pay out of pocket. My deductible, or my copayment, was $100. So far, that has been the priciest exam that I have done up to date. Now, that same day, I also had an in-office ultrasound, and that was a whopping $780. But again, I only paid $24.48 out of pocket. And fast forward to when I had my appointment once again with the doctor's assistant on June 17, to go over the lab work and start on hormonal medications, or like prepping for like prepping myself for the hormones and the doctor's visit. That was $260, and out of pocket I pay $15.50. So as of right now, I have paid out of pocket a total of $169 per se. That is exactly how much I have paid out of pocket myself. If I and my insurance, and they have billed my insurance, I'm sorry, they have billed my insurance a total of $2,782. That has been the total that it has been to my bill to the insurance company. And like I said, out of those $2,700, I have paid $169. So it's not bad. It's actually pretty good, and I'm actually very excited that my insurance is covering the biggest portion, because honestly speaking, if it wasn't because of the insurance, I don't believe me and my husband will be able to do this. And I'm sorry, give me a second because my phone's ringing. I know somebody's texting me, but I can't seem to find my phone. Okay, just timing text messages, that's all. So as of right now, those are all the lab works and tests that I have, or the expenses that I have had to encounter for the month of June. I will have to add that on top of the $170, all the vitamins and additional supplements that my husband and I had to start taking, they have been about $180 in supplements, I want to say. But I don't even know if I should count that towards the expenses, although I should, because like I said, everything that I'm paying for, like, I want to be very transparent about what my actual expenses are for the IVF process. Let me see. So as of right now, I do not have any more doctor's appointment. My next doctor's appointment is July the 28th, and I will be meeting with the doctor so that we can start the process for the hormones and schedule like egg retrieval and stuff like that. So God willing, that can happen very soon. I know, that will be in a couple of days, but you never know what happens. The next thing for our process is my husband. He has his swimmer's test, like I call it, because if we are speaking in adult terms, he does have to get a sperm analysis, but I call it swimmers. So and that is next Tuesday. So he will be getting the test done on July the 8th, which is next Tuesday, and then we will be meeting with the doctor on July the 28th, so 20 days later. But as of right now, $169 out of pocket for all the expenses, and about $180 or so in supplements and vitamins for the process. I will give you guys updated once I have more information on when it comes down to like breaking down the billing, and I will also make another recap of how much the next set of testings and the next doctor's appointments, and also once we get like the actual hormonal medications and stuff like that, I will have the price breakdown for that once it gets submitted through the insurance. But until next time, you guys already know what to do. Follow or subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want to do. This helps me a lot, and I really do hope that my journey helps somebody else out as well. And at the end of the day, we're all here just accomplishing the same goal, and that is to have a healthy baby at the end. So fingers crossed, and I will see you guys.